These are the three unsung heroes of Chernobyl. The three men risked their lives to drain the fluid near the reactor during the Chernobyl nuclear disaster in 1986. This is what a water heater from the 1920s looks like. Sher Ami was the name given to a pigeon that saved 200 soldiers during World War I. The poor bird was shot multiple times and lost an eye and a leg, but still managed to deliver a message from the trapped battalion. Fun fact, this is a phone from the 1930s that was still installed in someone's apartment today. This photo, taken in 1963, shows three protesters sitting at the counter of a white-only Woolworth's 5 dime store in Jackson, while an angry mob pours ketchup, sugar, and mustard on them. And this is what a toaster from 1928 looks like. This moving photo was captured in Vancouver during World War II as soldiers were marching off to fight. Here's an old newspaper ad for Jaws when it first came out. This picture, taken in 1973, shows a United States Air Force colonel reuniting with his family after spending over 5 years as a prisoner of war in North Vietnam. And here's the ingredients that were in cough syrup in the 1800s. This image, taken in 1948, shows Tereska, a young girl living in the home for emotionally disturbed children located in Warsaw, circa 1948. Here's an old printing press setup that explains the origin of the words uppercase and lowercase. What might look like a fun photo at first glance actually shows two brothers just as they were about to be struck by lightning. Here's a version of a selfie stick from 1997 from a book titled 99 More Unuseless Japanese Inventions. This amazing photo, taken in Romania back in 1987, shows construction workers moving a whole house after it was deemed to be in the way of a new boulevard. Here is a depiction of prisoners using the first version of the treadmill at Brixton Prison in London in 1825. This image shows the manager of the Monson Motor Lodge Motel pouring a bottle of muriatic acid into the pool to scare protesters swimming in the pool. This couple's child, a 19-month-old son, had just wandered off and vanished into the waves. Here's an Armenian man dancing for his lost son in the mountains near Aparin. This image came about through strobe light photography, a type of photography that allowed to capture incredibly fast-moving things clearly. This photograph was taken at the Nevada Proving Grounds by Egerton in 1952, during the testing of an atomic bomb. This is a flight of refugees across a wrecked bridge in Korea. Here are two convicted murderers laughing after hearing about their death sentences. After giving an amazing performance in 1955, opera singer Maria Callas was served a court summons by U.S. Marshal Stanley Pringle for breach of contract.